chapter 8, the woman with the issue of blood. Now keep in mind that there were no such things as Christians during this time. Christians came about and were given that moniker. We were given the moniker Christians after Jesus Christ's crucifixion, resurrection, and ascension by the Roman government, basically. Because they were followers of Christ. And you can only be a follower of somebody who's alive. Amen? The woman with the issue of blood, we'll be starting in Luke 8, chapter 43, or verse 43. It says, "And a woman having an issue of blood 12 years, which had spent all her living upon physicians, but couldn't be healed by any of them." She had put her hope and her faith in doctors. And it tells us what happened. She lost everything. And still got no benefit of healing. She had only heard of Jesus. She hadn't actually ever seen him in action, so to speak. But she came behind him and touched the border of his garment, and immediately her issue of blood was stamped. It stopped. This woman had heard what Jesus had done in other villages and for other people. She hadn't ever actually seen it. But she knew that the hope that she had put in the doctors and her faith in what they could do had been misdirected. So she went seeking. She exercised a faith muscle that enabled her her faith held her hope together. Because nothing else was working. And Jesus said, "Who touched me?" When all denied it, Peter and they that were with him said, "Master, the multitude throngs you and presses you, and you say, 'Who touched me?'" They looked at him and like, "With all these thousands of people, you felt one touch." Yes. And Jesus said, "Somebody's touched me, for I perceive that virtue is gone out of me." And when the woman saw that she was not hid, she came trembling and falling down before him. She declared unto him before all the people for what cause she had touched him, and how she was healed immediately. Jesus said, "Somebody had faith in me, and the hope was so strong that they wanted some of the goodness that I've been telling you I brought." And in this case, it manifests itself as physical healing. And the woman said, "Yeah, that's right. I'm busted anyway. Yeah, it was me." And then what did she do? She testified, "I'm healed." And he said unto her, "Daughter, be of good comfort. Your faith has made you whole. Go in peace." She exercised her faith muscle, and her hope was fulfilled. She had nothing to lose. Kind of like me. I had nothing to lose except my very life. There's something down in my laminin, the cross gene, wouldn't let me. There are those that say, I can remember some of the secular treatment centers I've been to. They say, "Are you suicidal? You ever been suicidal?" And this gets tricky. A lot of people say no. Well, why are you doing that to yourself? Why are you doing that destructive stuff to yourself? Or another great one. Do you love your family? Well, yeah, anybody gets that's my family, boy, they better watch out, they're going to be in trouble. Then why are you doing to them what you're doing to them? Because our hope is misdirected. Philippians 1:20. According to my earnest expectation and my hope, that in nothing I shall be ashamed, but that with all boldness, as always, so now also shall be magnified in my body, and this is it, whether it be by life or by death. I have such faith and hope in Jesus Christ that I'm going to be bold about it, whether I live or whether it costs me my life. Because I know left to my own devices, I was headed down a path of destruction. It was literally the highway to hell. And yet Bon Scott sung about it like he was proud of it. I wonder how proud of it he is now. Or was three seconds after he choked to death. Be careful what you pray for. Because that prayer you're praying is exercising your faith in something, or dare I say someone. God or the devil, that one. And they will be empty. It may take a while. It may be instantaneous. But your prayers will be answered by the God to whom you pray. I'd rather pray to a God who has assured me that His word will not come back void, that He will never leave me nor forsake me, that He came to save the world.
Get off me. What? You can watch it right there.
And one who says, I just want everything you got.
Everything looks the same.
Which I did. I've shared before, I practiced shamanism and the whole shot.
Get off me. On the same.
Smoke and mirrors. Sometimes smoke and mirrors. I'm a lot happier now. And you know what's even better? I've got a life insurance policy. I'm going to live forever. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing.